Our journey tonight takes us to Charlton, Manchester. The location we will investigate sits on land that was inhabited by Anglo-Saxons in the 9th century. Throughout time, many strange rituals were practiced by local residents of this village that seemingly still have a haunting effect to this very day.
We enter this world knowing only life, yet death awaits us all. Using some of the most up-to-date scientific equipment, we endeavour to gather evidence to prove there is life after death. These are our investigations into the mysterious world of the paranormal. Whatever you have seen, whatever you have felt, whatever you believe, there is more to this world. There is the ghost dimension.
Hello and welcome. The building that stands behind me dates back to 1908 and has a rich and grisly history. This is the Bowling Green Hotel, and this is Ghost Dimension Flying Solo. The village that the pub sits in has had a lot of strange customs over the years, including bull baiting, riding the strang, and heads and eggs. The nearby cemetery was relocated and the bodies were placed beneath the foundations of this very building. Are they still here? And if so, are they at rest? The Bowling Green has a deep past and an untold story, which few people know, and that could explain some of the ghostly activity happening here. We're at the Bowling Green Hotel.
Yes.
In Charlton.
Yeah.
A magnificent location.
It's amazing because it actually feels like you're in the countryside in this part of Charlton.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're in this building that we're in,
Yeah.
underneath here,
Yeah.
there's lots of things that are going on. There's bones,
Yeah,
people that are deceased, and there's a cemetery there.
indeed.
What do you know about the cemetery?
Well, the cemetery was used up to the 1940s, and then it was too small for the use of Charlton's growing population. So they took all the bones out, and they actually took all the gravestones and made a pathway right across. So you've got a corpse road that runs through the middle of the cemetery, and
wow.
a corpse gate. But yeah, the bones are apparently just thrown, just discarded in this area where we are now, underneath the Bowling Green and underneath underneath this pub.
So the spirits that were over there now have been potentially shifted over here.
Yeah, they've been digging them up since 1500s, the bodies, to make way for more bodies, so they will be underneath here. So the basement and the cellar here will be just on top of
bones
of a burial ground.
And underneath there with the bones will be like nasty people, there'll be nice people that have been buried there, so we'll have all different types of energy.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I mean, the chieftain of Charlton was meant to be quite a ferocious man, and he sacrificed a woman out in the graveyard a long time ago. Her name was Mordwina, and she's supposed to haunt the cemetery, so he was a bit of a character.
Yeah.
So if he's knocking around, and the landlord of this pub as well, Whiteleg, he was loved and hated, and if his presence is around, that'll be quite something.
I don't want to be down in that cellar and then the bones start to rise, you know?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, would you imagine seeing a bone rise out the floor?
Well, funny you should say that. So, yeah, the actual bowling green, which it's used as an actual bowling green just to the right of the pub. A few months ago, someone was bowling and the ball hit something that was coming up through the grass. And on further inspection, it was a jawbone.
No.
So it started, all the roots have started to push the bodies up through the grass.
Wow.
So it's You know, but it's always been a strange area as Charlton, it really has.
Well, I believe it's got sort of rituals that date back years and years and years that have happened as well.
Indeed, it's like a real-life Wicker Man.
Wow, so there's a lot of history then.
Indeed. And if you had a nagging wife,
Yeah.
or a partner,
Yeah.
they were called tittle-tattlers and scolds in them days, and they would have a trial on the village green, and if you were convicted, the lady, of being a tittle-tattler or a scold, she would be made to ride the strang. Sounds a bit kinky,
Yeah,
but it
does.
wasn't.
It does.
It basically meant that all the villagers would bang pots and pans next to her ear every time she left her home until she went back again, and it would drive them insane.
Well, that is a weird thing. I've never heard of it, and you know what? It's Charlton.
It is.
It is Charlton. It's a Charlton thing.
Yeah, it's
wow.
very much Wicker Manish, and what's exciting about this location is it's never been investigated before,
True.
ever.
So this will be a first paranormal investigation here. You know what always happens when that happens? It stirs stuff up. You know, stuff happens even more.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see what happens.
can't.
I think it's going to be one hell of a night because I'm feeling energy already.
Yeah, we're getting a cold spot around my legs as I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
Freezing.
Freezing by your legs, so
Yeah.
straight away, bang, paranormal activity.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's the heating's on.
It is. And the lights are on, and it's quite warm from the lights, but I can feel the cold. Can you feel the cold? There's a coldness here on my
Yeah,
legs.
just on my knee now, it's just
It
arrived.
feels like somebody with a very cold bottom has just sat on my legs.
Well, maybe it's somebody from the cemetery.
Could be Mordwina.
Could be more reading, yeah. Well, you know what? I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Let's see what happens.
Good.
With this village having a legacy for punishment rituals and the bones of the now deceased buried directly under this building, is this the reason for the location's hauntings? Ghost Dimension. The activity at the bowling green is centralised in a labyrinth of corridors and rooms here, so we split up to investigate and see if we can encounter anything paranormal tonight.
So, we are in the basement. We're in the basement. It's freaky. It's weird. There's lots of reports of activity in here, especially from the staff who are reporting noises, voices, objects moving on their own. And this is the drop, you know, where the beer barrels come through. So, anything that happens here potentially could be natural. Doesn't it? That's weird. Them doors were just going creak, creak, creak. That is weird. I'm going to show you what else I've got. I've got another room over here. Over here is, I've got the periscope, which I'm going to pick up in a sec. That leads into the boiler room, which is just a nice warm room, to be honest. Didn't feel that paranormal. I've got the periscope over here. And that'll detect anything like static. And if it picks up any static energy, it will light up a different colour. I've got a torch on me as well, which is green, to detect any. And then my torch doesn't detect anything. But my mind's just going. Is anybody there on camera? There was a man just stood next to me. There was a man. I swear to God, I saw a man just going over my shoulder. Oh man, that could be perhaps the old landlord.
Okay, so I am in probably the creepiest, muckiest part of the cellar you could find. And we have a torch there, which is a mag light, and theoretically, spirit is supposed to be. No shit. Thank you. Can you turn it off? Can you move away from it now? You are absolutely joking me. Are you? Oh my word.
Within moments of starting the investigation, it was clear that we were not alone. I had felt a presence staring at me, and Paul instantly had activity with the torch switching on and off by itself.
Are you? Oh my word.
Now clear we had spirit beings with us. Who are they, and what is the reason they are haunting this location?
Holy crap, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Ooh, what the freak? Oh, what? Okay, that might have been a cobweb, I don't know, but that just felt like something touched the top of my head. Oh, God, freaking cobwebs. Shit. Gosh, just put about another 10 years on me. Right, so the torch, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that. I will ask you to set that off again soon, if you would. So, mate, I was pointing at it. Just, oh, REM over there, K2 there, and a REM there, and lots of cobwebs. So I'm not going to be venturing too far because I don't fancy a face full of spiders. No. Thank you. Turn it off again. Thank you. Are you a little boy? Are you a little boy? Can you turn it on again if you are? Are you anything to do with... Oh, look at that. Thank you. So you're the little boy, are you? Freaking hell. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Do you have red hair? Are you what would be called as a ginger-haired boy? No?
In this room, I've got some equipment set up. This is the old, well, it's not the old, it's still being used. It's a beer cellar. I've got the cows meter there. I've got a REM pod on the floor over there. And over here, I've got another REM pod just over there. I've split this up a bit. This is a really low ceiling as well, as you can see. I've split, there was a tap over there then. This place is shut, there should be no taps. So, don't know what's going on. But I've split the REM pods up because I want to see if anything happens. I heard a female's voice, and I don't know if we would have picked that up on camera. An audible female's voice going, like she was crying. Is anybody here? No way.
I had just heard a female's voice twice, which I believed was crying. And then, on the camera's microphone, I caught the voice appearing to say me in response to my question.
Is anybody here?
No way.
Is anybody here?
No way. Earlier, Flecky Bennett spoke about Mordwina, who was sacrificed directly opposite this building.
The chieftain of Charlton was meant to be quite a ferocious man, and he sacrificed a woman out in the graveyard a long time ago. Her name was Mordwina.
Was this Mordwina, and are her bones buried beneath the actual floor I am standing on?
Can anybody communicate with me? Speak to me? Tell me who you are? Can you give me a sign you are here with me? Can you tap on something, move an object, maybe throw it at me? Please don't do that, actually. That's one of the most hated things I do not like, is things being thrown at me. Am I able to ask you to maybe roll a beer barrel? Let me look at the stuff. Roll a beer barrel. Roll one of them towards me. Is anybody in here? Are your remains underneath the floor? Are you a lost soul that was brought here from the church graveyard? Are you underneath this concrete and you still walk around to this very day wondering where you are? Who are these people? What is this stuff in this room?
Can you see what else? No, thank you. Do you like that? Do you like that little game? It's really easy to do, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you so much. You're doing really well. Can you see the other things that I've put in here? There's a black box with a silver stick coming out of it. There's two of those. There's one on that table where the torch is. And there's another one just over here. Can you go towards either of those as well? Well, that device there, I tell you what, we're going to move that, we're going to put that next to the torch, because if that goes off at the same time as the torch does, that's going to be super impressive and a little bit more validation that it's something that has an energy with it.
Are you here? Is anybody here? That was outside. I heard that. That was like spookily weird. That was out here. It's gonna get a torch on it. The only things out here: beer kegs, this device which I've got, and there's nobody over here. Was that you? Did you make a noise then? Did you come in here? It's like an underground network, this cellar, and it's weird. It is weird. Is anybody here with... Whoa, I just heard that. That was a door. That was like the door there. Nobody's there. I heard the door. It sounded like a door thud. You know, who the hell's moving beside me? Someone was moving then, like a shuffling sound. Is the old landlord here? The old landlord, are you here? This in here, let me show you this. This is a boiler room. This is horrible, isn't it? I'll tell you one thing though. It's the most warmest room I've ever been in. When I've been investigating for ghosts anyway. I'm just going to open this door and call out for the old landlord. Is anybody here? Is the old landlord here? Anybody? Any children? Is Nicholas Cock here? Can you give me a voice? Let me know you're here. I'll light this meter I've got in my hand up. Light it up. Light it. I'm going to go over to the beer room. The last few of these rooms I've done have been horrible, but I don't feel too bad in here. I feel like it's okay.
Could you set that torch off, make it light up? The green light that's next to it won't harm you. Might just let me know. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Thank you. You are doing such a good job. Step away from it again now, please. Turn it off. Oh, that's brilliant. I like the way you lit it up a little bit brighter before you turned it off. That was really good. What was that? What was that? Something down there just made a noise. There's a door. There is a door. And there is a lot of sludge in between me and that door. I'm just going to have to put my torch on for a second because I want to see where I'm stepping. Look at this state of that. So I'm just going to have a look over here. I heard a noise. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Oh, God. Get the cobwebs. Jesus, look at my worst bloody nightmare, this. I tell you what, if a clown comes out now, dressed as a spider, he'll just find my bones here in a few years. I'll probably drop dead on the spot.
I feel safe. I feel like I might bang my head at any point. What was that? What was that? Right, something rolled on the floor. I heard something roll. Trying to find something. No way. What's this? No way. Was that? That could have been it. That sounded like that. That sounded like this bauble, this Christmas bauble. I'm gonna throw it over there. God, a spider web. Okay, you ready? That was definitely that.
Playing the sound of the ball next to the noise I had just witnessed, it's clear this is exactly what I had just heard being thrown.
Boy, what was that?
Who or what had the spiritual strength to physically throw this item?
Ghost dimension.
Thank you so much. But could you perhaps, I'll show you this room here, right? Could you perhaps join me in one of the rooms, or, you know, maybe manifest that Christmas bauble in the room? Imagine that. So that's there, okay? Let's go back in here. If that moves, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. You know, it has to be something different than paranormal, but I feel it may move. Jesus. Did you just move something over here? Did I just physically hear you with my own ears move something over here? Hello? No way. Jesus! I heard that. You banged on one of these. Jesus Christ, man. I hate it. You know when stuff like that happens and you're in a room on your own. I know this is investigating at its best, but sometimes it scares the living stuff out of me. You know what I mean? Especially when I ask for it. I know I should be braver, but is that the pumps or is that something else? Because nobody's in here drinking, the place is closed. And if that is the pumps, jeez. Okay, that was at the back.
This is a totally different feel. Aside from the fact I don't like spiders. Oh look, the torch has gone off again. That's amazing, thank you so much. So we're getting that. Brilliant, can you turn it off again? You're doing a very good job, you like this game. Turn it off again now please, step away from it. Thank you. On command. Such a weird place, this one. Now, as I've mentioned that the staff don't like coming down here into the cellar at all. This is a room that nobody likes to set foot in because this apparently, and I can understand, scares people. They've had a feeling, they call it the creepy room or the scary room, but they've had experiences down here that have freaked them out. They've heard voices.
Are you at the back now, are you? Come on. Manifest yourself to me on camera. If that was you a minute ago, manifest yourself to me. Oh, okay. Show yourself then. I heard you. I'm hearing you. Show yourself to me. Walk towards the meter on the floor. Light the meter. I've got loads of these. Ow. Head. Okay. I've got loads of these meters all over the place. Light the meter on the floor. Light it up. What the hell's going on here? No way. That's a REM. That REM, this is weird, man. This REM had a battery change before we started the investigation. I mean, that looks to me like... whoa, okay.
With the level of activity increasing, Maybe our presence had stirred up the restless souls buried beneath this building. Needing to further investigate, we changed location in the basement to see if we could finally uncover its hidden secrets.
I've come to the spooky room where the staff have reported some weird, ghostly goings on in here. I've got a torch because I'm absolutely terrified. I've got a green torch which is down here, I'll show you. I've also got some equipment set up which we've left in this room. I've brought a periscope with me. I'm interested to see if anything happens to that tonight on the investigation. Let me show you what I've got. Over here on the floor, as well as the bike, there is a REM pod. Now, that detects electromagnetic energy. If anything comes near that, it will make an alarm noise. And the same on this table over here. I've got another REM pod. And that will happen to that. And on this table is the touch torch. When I say the touch torch, I'm going to ask the spirit to light the light on the torch and light it up. Ah! I'm not happy with that. I've just started the investigation and the door's going. Now, unless there's somebody here, which I'll just... Look. There's nobody here. Yeah? Oh, Jesus. Right, I'm gonna come back in here. Whoa! Felt like somebody grabbed my jacket then. Oh my God, which way is it now? Okay. If anything touches the touch torch, it will go off, yeah? Oh, and on here, I've got a K2 meter. I think this stuff may happen. It's started to happen already. This light's really bright. It's started to happen already. And I'm going to turn my torch off, call out and see if we can get any spiritual activity. In fact, I might just spin, if this allows me to do it, I've got a separate camera here and it might show up on my face if I light the torch up. Yeah, it has worked, okay.
So I've put a REM there, and I've put a REM just around there. So we're going to cover pretty much the whole of the cellar. We've broken it into segments so we can cover it all. And also brought the trusty Ovilus 3. So it's said that the cemetery that's close by was part of it was dug up, the bones and the corpses removed and placed here underneath the pub, underneath the floor of the pub at some point. And there's certain areas. We're off. Melody. That could be melody tune or melody name. But there's a weird noise. Nobody there. There's a very odd noise there. I don't know what that was. Grandpa. Is there somebody here that was a grandfather?
So, if there's anybody here, can you light one of the devices I've got? Come towards a device in this room, make a noise or a sound. Give me an indication that you're here. Is there a child in here? Is anybody in here? That was the door again. Right, let me just open it up. That was the door. There was definitely some weird stuff. Well, I don't like it when the doors go. I'm just going to shine this over here. The doors seem to go in a lot of places recently and it freaks me out. Can you come towards one of my devices in here? Can you light the torch I've got on the table? Maybe you can light that. Light the torch on the table. Touch it. Come towards it. Oh, I don't know if that was a dust or an orb. I saw something on the camera then, and something's grabbing my foot. Something is grabbing my foot. No way. Can you come towards me? Thank you for doing what you're doing, but come towards me. Walk towards one of the devices I have in this room. Walk towards the REM pod. If you know what it is, all you've got to do is walk towards it and it will light up. I heard that.
Yet again, as I investigated the basement, what sounds like a female's voice can clearly be heard beckoning me. Was this the same female that I had heard earlier?
Is anybody here?
No way.
If so, was she about to manifest her energy during my investigation?
I heard a whoo. Is that you? Was that you? Ooh, that's coming from outside. That is coming from outside. Are you here? Is anybody here? I heard a hello. Hello? I heard you, thank you. Are you a child? Hello? Are you a child? There was a noise then on the floor. The hell did that come from?
It's like some melody. It's like somebody's humming a tune. It's like a high pitch. Are you making a noise? Lose. L-O-S-E. Lose. Somebody lost something. Just trying to see where I'm going. I'll step in there in a second and have a look. Got a ram there. Can you show yourself to me if you're here? Did somebody lose a grandpa? Is that what you're referencing? Was there somebody humming a tune a moment ago? I have to say that the staff have told us they don't like coming down here. There's different parts to this cellar because it is huge. But generally the staff don't like coming down here, even with the lights on, because they just feel creeped out, feel like somebody's watching them. And with the amount of history of what's happened here taking place, not just with the possibly being the old landlord, but with all the bodies that were dug up and brought here, you don't really know what you're looking at in regards to a haunting. So it's a bit of an unknown quantity at the moment.
This is where the staff don't like to be. They feel like somebody's in here all the time. It's very eerie and it's very creepy. There's that noise again. I just heard that noise. I heard another noise going. Whoa! Thank you. You've just joined me, have you? Can you turn that light off? 5, 4, make it flicker. 3. Thank you. Oh no, this is good. I heard a noise and the light just went off, and all of the hackles on my neck have just gone up. This is weird. Can you... The hell is that? Hello? Can you light that light back up again? There's somebody in here. Go away. If you're negative, go away. I feel like you're negative. Light this light again. If you're positive, light it. Whoa! What the hell's going on? Listen. There was some clear bangs then. Just not confident that there's not somebody down there. There's something nasty in here. I don't like that door. That door's freaking me out. Can you come forward and light that light one more time then? If you're here. Light that light one more time.
Just going to pop the camera into this area. The reason I'm not doing this area, the reason I'm not doing it at the moment is because of the noise. You must have heard that. That was that hum, and it came from in there. The ovilus has just said something, so I just want to see what it said. Especially, look at the power on that. That says especially. Now that bar at the bottom indicates the strength of that communication. Beat. It indicates the strength that it's taken for something to use to say that word. And whoa! Something just grabbed my arm. Something just grabbed my arm then, right up at the top of my arm. It felt like somebody just put their hand around, but not quite grabbed properly before I pulled away. Jeez, wasn't expecting physical contact. Did you do that? Was that you? What's in there? That's another room I didn't realise was there. You see, it's pretty huge here. Records. It says records. Yes, I'm recording you.
Can you light that up one more time? Please light it one more time. I ask you, please light it one more time for me. You did amazing doing that just a second ago, but please do it one more time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will leave. I did ask you to do it and I'll leave. Thank you. I have so much respect for you. I am going to get out of here. The spirit I don't think wants me here. Ah! Whoa! 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 Okay. Let me get this shit together. Okay. Whoa! The light, that was you. Okay, I understand. You're underneath the ground here. Is that what it is? And you don't want me here because I'm disturbing you. And you're scaring the staff, aren't you? Thank you. Okay, I understand.
I had just witnessed activity which appeared to have the energy of a poltergeist, and which I believe is a spirit at unrest. And this is what the staff may be afraid is lurking in the shadows of the basement.
And you know what? I'm sure I caught movement on the camera of a big stick over there, followed by that light, and I'm getting the hell out of here. That, to me, is amazing. I'm going to investigate somewhere else where I can get out a lot quicker. I'm sure this spirit doesn't want me here, so I'm going to get out of here. Whoa! I do not believe what just happened.
Shout as loud as you can. I wonder if it was a woman that tried to grab me before. It's a weird feeling. Marker. I wonder if she's marked me. Jesus, you must have heard that. I don't know what that was, it sounded like something had been thrown. I can't tell on night vision if I've been marked. I can't tell. I'll have to have a look when I get back upstairs. If you're talking to me, if you're doing things, I really appreciate it. What the flaming hell was that? There's just little bits and pieces going on, but I know I don't know the place, so I don't know the noises. I'm not used to it, so I can't say, right, yeah, that's this. Whatever that was, that's something else. I can't say that. Jerk. Well, that's charming. That's definitely an American slang word for idiot, which I'm kind of hoping that proper. I'm hoping that that's not the insinuation that I'm some sort of idiot. Although, it won't be the first time I've been called one. Just have a quick look in. Whoa! How was that? That sounded like a door.
Whatever the entity is at the bowling green, it may have just come from the cemetery and is not resting due to the relocation of its remains. Perhaps one day its story will finally be uncovered.